Do you have a question or a comment for my guest this evening? Then why not text 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, just click on the Contact Us button and that will email me directly here in the studio.
To the unknown. To the unknown.
Hello and good evening and welcome to Don't Stop the Music radio show. My name is Peggy-Sue and I am your host. And the song you just heard there was from my guest this evening. So I'd like to welcome to the studio DJ Fascinate. Hello, how are you?
I'm good and thank you for having me on tonight.
Oh no, you're more than welcome. Now that song there, a great track was called, that one's called The Unknown. So tell our listeners the story behind that song.
How I got my inspiration of making that track was from hearing a guy that inspired me called Maddox. He's a Dutch DJ and producer, Basically, he made a song with a couple of elements that you heard in my track. And I thought, wow, that's pretty amazing how he's done that. So I thought, I'll just use his sample of his acid sound, and then recreate his little melodies and stuff. And then obviously I just whacked on a vocal sample, and then just kind of recreate it that way.
Wow. Now, all the songs we're playing tonight you have produced. And they all got this, apart from one, which is the last one, which I've already said to you before the show started, they've all got this euphoria feel to it. So for those listeners of a certain age, we did have, you still got like Ministry of Sound, things like that, that type of albums, but there was an album out called Euphoria that came out, and it was out roughly about the same time. So you had your Euphoria Chill Out, Euphoria Ibiza, and you also had the normal Euphoria, and all those ones apart from one, which you'll find out later the reason why it's not, they would definitely be on those Euphoria tracks. They would fit in perfectly. But the whole lot, all 7 songs, we are playing 7, not 6 this evening, all 7 would definitely be on a workout album, because they've all got that beats per minute and RPM that can be worked out to. Was that on purpose? I didn't expect it would be that way, but obviously they are all very upbeat in that. And also I want to fascinate people with my music, and also kind of have a meaning behind them. Like the first track you played, The Unknown, I thought I'll use that vocal sample, because obviously in life and that you can go anywhere to the unknown and lose yourself in that, and I thought that would be a good meaning behind that one. Yeah, definitely. Now, if you do have any questions or comments for my guest this evening, you can text in 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, do click on that contact us button and it will email me directly here in the studio, even if it's just to say hello, I'm listening, or if you're just saying I really love this tune and tell us why. That would be perfect. Now, the next song we're going to play is the one I've already said to you is my favourite out the 7 that we're going to play. So this one's called Hypnotise. So tell the listeners the story behind this one.
So the story behind Hypnotise was, I thought I'd make it a really interesting upbeat track with loads of different sounds, and also with the vocal, I thought meaning from Hypnotise is that you can be hypnotized by stuff, and basically just you could be hypnotized if you have a dream or something like that, and
you can be hypnotized by music
and hypnotized by music.
Yeah. Here we go. So this is Hypnotise. So that there was called Hypnotised by my guest DJ Fascinate. And we've had a message come in, and this is from Chloe, and she says she's tuned in with a big smiley face. So thank you, Chloe, for getting in touch. It's always nice to know that someone's out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, obviously, I've just educated you on the albums Euphoria, which I said these would fit perfectly on. Yeah, you would have been 3, so that just shows my age. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have been 3. I would have been 19.
Okay.
At least I was still a teenager.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. Now, what got you into producing your own music? Obviously, you said there already about your inspiration, but how did you get into it? Was something bought for you, like a program or a mixer?
No, actually. How it all started was I went to this festival called Creamfields near Liverpool.
Yes.
Yeah, and then obviously I said I really want to start DJing, and then I started then having lessons at age 18. Then obviously then carried on DJing a bit, and then I kind of had a break. Now I just got back into it, and then from the age of 26, I thought I want to make some music because I think people were like my musical journey and stuff, which they did. Even though when I first started, I was a multi-genre artist, and then I carried on that for a bit, and then only this year I decided to then be a techno producer, and actually people love me more with the music I'm actually doing now, and also with my DJing.
Well, you wouldn't be amiss in Ibiza with this, would you?
No, definitely not.
No, Iron Upper. Go out there and just... Yeah. And all the clubs, definitely. You definitely would fit in.
Actually, the matter of fact about the clubs, I actually did have an agent from a club, but sadly that club's now shut down. So I'm trying to look for another agent to get me some bookings. But the story behind that, how I got the agent, was that I DJ in my own time to people that have disabilities and special needs once a month, so I can give them a nightclub experience, and they really love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. And how did you get into that?
So basically, I just got asked about if I wanted to DJ in the club to do it, and I said, yeah, why not? And then obviously the club that shut down, I did it for about 3 years, I think now. And then obviously I've just moved to another club to do it, but they're not happy with how many people came and that, so they were like losing a lot of money in that. So it's been put on hold again, and now we're going to probably now have to try and find another nightclub to do it in.
It's a shame because obviously with the way that things are, with the cost of living and things like that, some people are not going out to the clubs, and obviously over COVID as well, a lot of places closed down. So there are also a lot of places that are very how can I put it, not willing to dip their toe in the water to bring new things in either. And it's such a shame.
Hence why like I want to like try and get more people, apart from where I live in Gloucester, I want more people like from Wiltshire, like the Swindon area and that, and anywhere else to come down to Gloucester, so we can actually have it even more packed and have it as more of experience than the people that already come. Yeah,
it's only down the road. I mean, come on. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's that even to do it for the people that you've just said, it's amazing to give them that one night a month.
Yeah.
That's just amazing because that gives them something to look forward to.
And no one shouldn't be discriminated by having special needs or disabilities and that. And like, I hate that this bill is judgmental, so at least me doing that gives them the freedom to actually, so what, I've got a disability or got a special need, have fun, enjoy your life.
Fantastic. And of course, not all disabilities are visible either, so you just don't know.
Yeah, especially mine.
I would say you definitely haven't got one. You're doing really well. Now, the next song we're going to play, then this is the latest one that you sent me, but I know you've dropped one this week as well, which I haven't got.
No, but by the way, to the listeners, the track that I've just dropped this week will be premiering on YouTube next week, Monday at 4 o'clock. And the track will officially be out on streaming platforms on the 20th of October. So if you want to check my socials, then feel free to, and the pre-saved link will be in there.
Brilliant. But the one we're now going to play is Meet Her at when I can say it, Meet Her at the Love Parade. Now, it's a bit of a tongue twister, that one, isn't it? So tell us the story behind this one.
So basically, I made this remake of Meet Her at the Love Parade because obviously I listened to the original from an artist called Dahu, which actually the song released when I was actually born, and I listened to it. It's like, nah, this is a bit like not my type of music. And then I heard another artist that made a remake of it with German lyrics, and they're called Dimitri Vegas Like Mike. And I thought, yeah, I'm going for this. And then I thought, I'm making my own remake.
Brilliant. Well, here it is. This is Meet Her at the Love Parade.
Meine Hände sind nass, weil meine Füße nicht still sind. Und meine Muskeln tanzen im Takt mit dem Kick. Mein Kiefer zuckt, meine Lippe juckt noch mehr. Das ist die Parade, die ich laufe, um zu sein. Wir sind in Ekstase, wir sind glücklich, wir sind frei. Links, rechts, vorwärts, Marsch. Hände sind nass, weil meine Füße nicht still sind. Und meine Muskeln tanzen im Takt mit dem Kick. Mein Kiefer zuckt, meine Lippe juckt, noch mehr. Das ist die Parade, die ich laufe, um zu sein. Das nennen wir Ekstase. Und wir sind glücklich, wir sind frei. Links, rechts, vorwärts und Marsch. Okay. Links, rechts, vorwärts und Marsch. Oh yeah.
Have a question or a comment for my guest this evening, then why not text 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, just click on the contact us button and that will email me directly here in the studio, just like Bob has done. So hello Bob, thank you for listening. Bob's actually got a question for you. Bob would like to know, where do you get your female vocals from?
So how I got the German females vocals from was I just went onto YouTube and went on to the Dimitri Vegas like Mike remake of the song, and then just used the website to then cut out the their audio and then just stick it with the vocals and then just put it into my project.
Wow. And obviously with all these because it's sampled, you have to make sure that you obviously let them know you're using it and vice versa and everything.
Yeah, well luckily the sample was actually not by a real singer. Yeah, I don't think, but obviously as it was then just used as an acapella, that how I used it, then it would be okay. Yeah,
because there are certain things in there about it. So yeah. So that's a good thing to know. Yeah. And I know certain things, if you've sampled something but it's under a certain length as well, you have got free usage of things as well. Yeah. So that's really good to know for those who do want to take a tiny sample or something. That's ideal to for beginners.
Yeah, obviously that's why it's kind of easier to do it on like YouTube or like sample libraries and stuff like that, because then you don't have a problem.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very, very true. Now, Now, with some of this, I have already said that you can really make a good workout album with. Have you got any plans to bring out an album, or because obviously you've got 7 songs here, you've got one that you've just released, that's 8, that's a good album's worth.
No, I haven't thought an album yet, because obviously I've got a collaboration track that I'm hoping to release pretty soon. The track's done, but I'm planning to do a music video for that with the girl that I've done the collaboration with. So probably once that's over and we've gone into the new year and that, then maybe some point next year I might consider doing an EP and then an album further along.
Ooh, are you going to do a Lady Gaga where she brought out like 5 songs as the EP and then brought out the extended album, but gave the people that had the EP, I think if they bought it on iTunes or something at the time, that they also got the whole album for free.
Oh wow. I'll keep that as a surprise.
But giving you ideas, there you go. It's always good to have ideas. Now, why the name as well, DJ Fascinate?
So obviously, interesting story. I got the name like picked for me by a recording studio in London a few years back, and I just basically said, that name sounds good, because obviously I fascinate when I make music, fascinate when I DJ, fascinate about things in life as well, and it's like, I think this name's going to stick, and successfully it has. Brilliant.
Well, I see. I always ask my musicians that come in, anyone that comes in, when they have a name like that, why they choose it. So that's really good that it's got that meaning for you, even though it was picked for you. It's definitely it's got that meaning for you. Yes. Yeah, most definitely. And the other thing I was going to say is, a lot of this music. Now, I have a friend who's been involved in a music study, where they play in certain music and how it affects your brain chemistry. So he has to go through all this other stuff for these trials, and how it evokes certain things within the body. Now, I would probably say that your music would probably also be able to be in that category that would do that. Again, was that something you ever thought of, or where I've actually mentioned it, if you've gone, oh yeah, I know what you mean with...
I haven't really thought of it, but obviously since like now definitely doing like the music I'm doing now, like I definitely see like it is impacting people, and like I'm getting like lovely comments about it and lots of positive feedback. So yeah, I'll say like it's definitely more having an impact than my old music I used to do.
Oh, that's good. That's always good.
Yeah.
Now, next we're going to do a double play, because they both got kinda the same title. Kinda. So the first one we're going to play is Techno Time, and then after that we're going to play Technology La-Di-Da. Now, tell me the story behind those 2 songs.
So obviously, with Techno Time, I basically thought I'll like make another funky techno beat. With just a random vocal. So it's not like a massive story behind that. I just thought it'd be like a nice tune for people to dance to. And then Technology La-Di-Da, well, basically, I was trying to originally try and make a remake of another Maddox song called Open Sesame. And obviously I have remade some of his elements in that song, but obviously I couldn't find an a cappella vocal, because I was going to do an a cappella of the same lyrics as what he used. But as I couldn't, I just then said, I'll just find a vocal, and then also that vocal worked.
Brilliant. Well, here they are. So first up is Techno Time, followed by Technology La-Di-Da.
Techno time. 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 Mehr tut er Techno time. Mehr tut er.
Join me, Mark Richards, every Saturday evening from 6 o'clock on Mark's Mixtape, the best place to get your Saturday evening soundtrack off in the right direction. So come and join us from 6 o'clock every Saturday, only here on Swindon 105.5.
Human technology.
So there we go. So that was a double play there with Technology La-Di-Da, and before that was Techno Time. Now, as I said, I think all of this music is definitely worth that dance, euphoria, Ministry of Sound, IB for Phil, and it also gives you that warm feeling because it makes you think of holidays.
Yes, definitely.
And summer.
Yeah.
Going out and dancing and being out in those fields and just, whether it's muddy or not, just go out and just dance.
Yeah.
Is that the image you wanted to conjure up, or is that just helpful to?
I would just say, yeah, just go out there and dance where like no one's looking, and as I said, go in a muddy field and dance.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the freedom of music. As I keep saying in my hashtags, music brings people together and all that, and that is so true.
It is very, very true. Music does, and music affects everybody differently too, because there is always a song out there for whatever mood you are in.
100%.
Definitely, and it's one of those things that it can be, and music is the rhythm of life.
Yes.
Literally. So yeah, if I can hear it, I can see another song coming on there. I won't do that one. So that is actually part of a song. But no, it really is the rhythm of life, because, and I think Pink put really well when she put music is God is a DJ.
Oh yes, I've heard that one.
So yeah, so you've got it. It really is, because how else would you get these wonderful tunes?
Exactly.
I know you said what your inspirations are for each song, and what your inspirations are. But what about your actual favorite music? Is there like a genre you really like, or are you secretly a Swiftie?
I do like a bit of Taylor Swift. I have listened to her in the past, but obviously I'm more like on the electronic dance side. So like I like multiple genres of electronic dance music, like obviously techno, hard techno, which obviously the new track that I've just dropped is a hard techno track, and I like big room dance, hard style, hardcore, and so many more.
So what type of bands are there in that? So for me, when I think listen to the music that we've already played, for me it's all it conjures up is things like Faithless, I'm trying to think of some of their names now. It's really hard, because when you're into music, you can find it hard to listen to try and get other music.
Definitely.
It's one of those hard ones, and then as soon as you come off there, you go, oh yeah, that's the person I was trying to think of, and that's that person I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
So like Kraftwerk and things like that, where they've got those really good dance beats.
Yeah.
And Avicii, again, you have Avicii, and that's if you look at sort of modern day-ish stuff as well. So who's yours in that, Grass, so that people will have heard of?
Oh, so like I like a bit of David Guetta.
Oh yes.
Obviously a bit of Faithless as well. A bit of Calvin Harris. Who else? A bit of Becky Hill. And so many more. And also there'll be names that I know that other people won't know, so I won't say.
But you said that, and again, Calvin Harris and David Guetta, they always seem to be the ones that are opposite each other, aren't they? They always bringing out songs that are at the same time, but so different, but in the same genre. Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to do as well. But obviously, like, try and spice each track I make very, very differently compared to all the other famous artists.
Yeah, and that's it. And that can be quite hard sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so the next song we're going to play is Dance Life Control. Now tell me the story behind this one.
So the story behind this one is obviously it's like a more of a darker kind of beat with lots of different like atmosphere sounds and that, and also like the beginning you could almost made it as like a trap beat with it as well before the drop, and then with the vocal I just obviously thought this vocal fits with the track, and obviously then just lose yourself in the track as well, really. So
yeah, now you're saying that bit about it being a little bit darker. Would it go good with the, have you ever read the book or seen anything to do with the what's called 1984?
No, I haven't.
Oh. Now they've just done an Audible book, and it's got Tom Hardy voice and the chap that played Moriarty in Sherlock the series.
Okay.
And I think he was also Inspector 007 Spectre.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this would go really good with that audio book for 1984. Have a look out for George Orwell and you'll know what I mean. But here is Dance Life Control.
Life, control, dreams,
So that there was Dance Life Control. Now we are coming up. Do you realise we've got 5 minutes left before your last song?
Time goes when you're having fun.
It does, doesn't it? It really does. Now, tell our listeners how they can get involved with this night that you said you do once a month for people with disabilities who just to get that nice, good club feel.
So obviously, as I said before, obviously it's on hold at the moment because the nightclub wasn't happy with how many people we had in, but I will keep you up to date what's happening when I know any more information about looking for another nightclub and that. And I hope that anyone out there in Swindon or wherever you are, if you got anyone that's got disabilities or special needs, to come down to Gloucester and experience the time of your life once a month in a nightclub.
Or if anyone in Swindon has a venue that can do a one-off night or something for it as well, maybe to get in touch?
Yeah, that would be great if anyone in Swindon's got a venue we can hire. Obviously, I would have to sort how to get over here and everyone else, but that could be a possibility if that can work.
Yeah, maybe do another. You never know, that could lead to something as well, that you could have a night in Gloucester and a night in Swindon.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, you should never ever pass up possibilities.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Now, do you have any shout outs for anyone?
So obviously I want to give a shout out to all my fans that are listening to me tonight, and also shout out to anyone that is listening to me tonight in Swindon and surrounding areas. I much appreciate it, and I love you all.
Oh, that's really sweet. Now, how can our listeners find out more information about you, about any upcoming gigs that you'll be booking, and also upcoming singles and albums when they do start to appear?
So as I said, I basically done a collaboration with a female singer. That's still in work in process with getting the music video done, but once that is done, I will be releasing the video and the song, so I'll keep you up to date on that. And obviously I'll be keeping more up to date with any more releases I do through the rest of this year. And also you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. So obviously it's all DJ Fascinate, so if you just type that into any social media you've got, then you will find me. And also you can check me out on YouTube, and also that's DJ Fascinate as well. And also it'd be great if you could check out the track I just dropped today when it comes out on YouTube next week on Monday.
And what's the track called?
It's called Take Control. So it's a very interesting track, and hope you will really enjoy it. And also another last thing, the Unknown that you heard at the beginning of the show was my debut single of my new journey, and surprisingly enough, that was a really successful track, as it has nearly got over nearly up to 20,000 streams.
Wow!
On Spotify.
Oh, well done, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, we've just had a text message come in. They haven't left a name, so whoever you are, thank you so much. And it says, great music this evening.
Thank you, whoever you are. Much appreciate it.
Definitely. It's always nice to know that someone out there likes the music.
Yes.
Now, the last song we're going to play is called Satisfaction. Now, yes, it is a sample one again.
Yes.
Yeah. So for those who, as soon as you hear the track, you will know exactly what I mean about the satisfaction bit. Now, tell our listeners why you have chosen to do this song.
So I chose to make a remake of Satisfaction because I found another artist that did this remix, and the guy's called Hardwell, and he was actually the first ever DJ to inspire me into electronic dance music, and I liked his remake, so I just thought, why don't I give it a shot to try and make a remake myself?
Oh, brilliant. Well, so we will play this and this one, and this one's definitely a workout song.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in the studio this evening. It's really lovely to have met you. Hopefully you do get a venue or something either in Swindon or in Gloucester to carry on those nights. It'd be fantastic. And again, thank you so much for coming in.
You're very welcome.
So this is Satisfaction by DJ Fascinate, and I'm Peggy-Sue, and I've been your host for this hour. Thank you and good night, everyone.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Touch me, till I can get